Okay, so welcome to this power hour. We do have nightly power hours, usually Tuesdays and Thursday nights. We have power hours as a team for anybody who wants to hop on from 9:30 to 10:30. A lot of times we'll be going through different tasks that we do daily. There's like pretty much 6 simple tasks that we do daily that takes like 10 minutes each. So we like to get on power hours together just to kind of help keep us accountable. It's really great if you're learning. That way you can do it with us and you can ask questions and you can just learn exactly what we do. Sometimes power hours will just be hopping on to get together and just work on our own things, whatever we need to catch up on that we missed throughout the day, and just be there for accountability so that we're all kind of focused and working together and not so crazy distracted, and here for help. And then sometimes we'll have power hours on specific things like this one. This one is going to be specifically just about host to post. Because there's tons of different trainings out there, but I like to do a power hour and train you guys at the same time so that way we can get host to post messages out and do it together and respond to people and do it all together so that we're here for help and you're learning as well. Hey, Brett. Okay, so a little bit about host to post, you guys. So host to post became a thing. Okay, first, what is host to post? Host to post is asking people on your Facebook to simply copy and paste a post that you send to them, and in return, they will get into our team cash giveaway if you're participating in that. If you are participating in that, your very first month, or if you join within like the last week of the month before, you get in for your first month for free. Otherwise, the $100 that we come up with is everybody who wants to offer that cash giveaway to people for posting for them, which by the way is like huge. So many more people will post for you if you offer them to get into a cash giveaway. Or if you can't afford to pitch in the $10, then you can always, do your own sample giveaway or whatever. We've just noticed that a lot of people get more yeses to posting for them when they offer cash to get into a drawing anyways for cash. So your very first month is free. You get in for free, or if you join like the last few days of July, you get in for free this month, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you're taking advantage of it your first month free, you are going to find that you have so many new potential customers. You're going to get customers and you're going to realize the value of pitching in that little $10 each month to get into it. And now that our team is growing, it's going to be more than $100. The past few times it's been more than $100, and we just do pick another name for the rest. So it could be $200 next time, who knows? But at least 100. Anyways, so more people will post for you if you do get into the cash giveaway. But again, you can do your own. Now, the reason why host to post, so that's host to post. They post for you. And the reason why it's so amazing is because when we are having other people post for us about a product or about the business or even about the giveaway, which I'll get into, you are reaching hey, Michaela, you are reaching a new network of people that weren't even on your network. When you first get started, you have so many friends. I know I had 200 friends when I first got started. And one of the big things that we do is we grow our network to be able to really be successful and keep being successful with this business. And I did a power hour on growing your network and interacting in personal development like a week or so ago, and the recording's posted on the page. So if you missed that, check it out, because I go into detail about why adding to your network, interacting in personal development is so important, and I give lots of different examples of those, and we do it on the power hour as well. So make sure you find that recording if you missed it, because it's got a lot of good information. But where was I saying? Okay, so host to post is good because you're tapping into somebody else's network. It's now their friends are seeing the product. So, and then anybody who comments, they want information on the products. So we aren't like randomly cold messaging people and say, hey, would you like to try one of my products? I'll give you my discount. Like, we don't have to bug people asking them to purchase our products or join our business. We are talking to brand new people every single day that weren't on our network, that want information on the products. And then it's just our job to give them information. Okay. And the more people that you have posts for you, the more people you're going to talk to every day, which means the more people that you are going to get into your get as a customer or a distributor. It's really a numbers game, you guys. Just like anything else, it's really a numbers game. The more people talk to you, the more people that you're going to sign. Okay, so that's one amazing thing about host to post is it doesn't matter if you have any friends or family right now that's interested at all, if you have anybody commenting on your stuff right now, because most of our customers and our team are going to come from host to post, and they're all completely strangers. And it also helps to grow our network. So everybody who's going to be commenting on these posts, we are going to make sure that we are adding them as a friend. Because a lot of people don't order the first time you talk to them. So adding them as a friend is really important because then they're going to start seeing your stuff. And when they start seeing your results, pictures that you're putting up of either yourself or other people, you're posting more about the products, then they think more and more about it and eventually become customers. It also helps us to get potential distributors. So another thing that we want to do with growing our business is growing our team as well. That's where you're going to make the really, really significant money is when you're helping other people do the same thing. You know, we get paid commissions on their customers. We get bonuses for helping them get started with their first customers. And it's just going to grow your paycheck a lot more, and you're going to have more fun helping other people. So host to post helps us get potential distributors too, because not only can we have them post about the business for us and tag us in it, but people who post for us that get tons of comments, those are really great potential distributors. You know, we can message them and be like, hey, you have your post blew up so much. Would you be interested in doing what I do? And you can have these customers to make extra income from your phone and also earn a shopping spree. Simple things like that. And we do have different scripts and everything in our host to post unit. I don't remember what number the host to post unit is, maybe five or six. And dream catchers, there's a whole unit on host to post and like everything that you need to know pretty much in there. Okay. So definitely check that out. Okay, so that's why host to post is really important. If you guys have any questions, make sure that you put it in the chat. Amanda said I can't add friends right now. Facebook blocked me from doing that because apparently I added too many people. Yes, you have to make sure that you don't like add so many people at a time. Maybe like 20 people within a small time frame. And then make sure that you're not just messaging a bunch of people that aren't your friends, because that will also get you blocked as well. Because I know that's happened. That's happened to all of us. Hopefully you're not blocked for too long. Okay, let me see my notes here. I think I just oh my God, I hope I did not just accidentally delete my note that had every single thing I was going to talk about in all my scripts on here. I feel like I just lost it. You guys, this is not cool. Does anybody know how to get a note back from your iPhone if you like an undo?
Is it maybe on your iPad?
Oh, I don't know though. My iPad hasn't been syncing to it.
Oh.
You can go to like archive notes and it might be there.
What'd you say?
You can go to archive notes and it might be there. Do you have an option that says archive on the side selection?
I checked the deleted option that says what?
Archive, like if you accidentally swipe it, it'll archive it.
Outside? Can you type it in the chat? I can't. It's kind of hard to hear you. Your phone's kind of weird.
The archives. I don't
Archive. Okay.
I don't see an option in the folders though, so I don't know where you would go for that.
I don't either, dude. Why did I just? This is my life.
Get it together.
Seriously. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
I'm looking on my phone to try and help you.
No. One time I heard that if you shake your phone, it'll undo, but I think that's when you're like actually in
That's when you're typing, I think.
undo trash now. Undo.
Did it work?
Redo trash now. Redo. No. And it's not in my deleted. You guys, you don't have to be, you can be a hot mess and be successful in this business. Seriously. This is ridiculous. Okay, so let me go into my host of posts. Nope, it's gone. All right, I guess I am just going to wing it. Amanda just sent me a picture. What did you send me, Amanda? You can recover deleted notes on your iPhone through the Notes app or an iCloud backup. If you've accidentally deleted a note that you need, you can recover recently deleted notes from a folder of the same name with the Notes app, which is pre-installed. What? Doesn't say how though, does it? Recently deleted. I just checked my recently deleted folder and it's not there. Thanks, Amanda. It's not in my recently deleted, and now I can't. Let me try to search, because I know you can search through your notes. Let me try to search like a keyword that I would have put in there. Okay, I found it. Ah! Okay. It wasn't my recently deleted, but when I was looking there, it wasn't there. Oh, no, well, let me click it. Okay. Yay, we got it back. Sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh, all the people that are watching the recording will be like, what is going on here? Okay, yay. Okay, so I just searched a keyword from it and found it. And apparently it is in my deleted, but it wasn't showing up in my deleted. All right. Okay, so this is just gonna make it a little bit easier. Okay, so first thing, okay, if you guys, does anybody have any questions about host and post yet? Recover. Okay, I just recovered it. Okay, so the first thing that you guys are gonna want to do before you start having people post for you is this. Let me post it in the chat with my phone. Oh goodness. Okay, so I know that's kind of a lot, but I'm just gonna tell you guys real quick what it is. I just have it typed out for people. So before you have people post for you, and you guys, if you've already, kind of started doing host to post, you probably already have this set, but you want to make sure that your settings are set to where people have to review your posts, so that you have to review posts that you're tagged in. Because if you're having people starting to post for you and they're automatically going onto your page, all of these posts, then when you're adding people every single day, which is what we need to be doing, then these people are going to come to your page and they're just going to see like 5 posts that other people posted for you, and then the next day 5 posts, because if you're doing it consistently, they're just going to, your timeline's going to be really bogged down. They're not going to be able to see who you are, and then they're going to be turned off by it because they're going to be like, this person looks like she's just going to ask me to post for her or about products, so you don't want that on your timeline. So if you turn on the review, and you can look in there, you want to turn on the review for 2 different things. It's under review, turn on, and then what you're going to want to do is when you get tagged, you're going to get a notification that you were tagged in a post, and it's going to give you the option to click add to timeline, or it's going to give you the option to click hide. You want to not click either of those. The reason why is because all of these posts that you're being tagged in are going to be stored in your timeline review. So if you go to your profile page and then you click the 3 dots next to add to story, and then you click review timeline, it's going to show you all these posts that you've been tagged in that are in your review timeline. You might have other ones in there from, like, how people post a selfie and they tag a bunch of people in it or whatever. You might have those in there too. You can either add those to your timeline or just hide them so it's not bogging up your host to post posts. But this is going to be a great way for you to keep track of all of your host to posts, because sometimes we're not going to get notifications that people commented on it, even if we're tagged in it, or even if we turned on notifications, we might miss it sometimes. So it's good to have these saved so you can go back and make sure that you did message everybody that commented. And this is really great too, because after a few days or maybe a week later or maybe 2 weeks later, we can actually go back and comment on these posts that people put up for us before. And what that's going to do is it's going to bump that post back into their news feed so that more people will see it and more people will comment. So that's a great little extra thing that you want to put like on your to-do list, is kind of go back through and bump them up by either putting like a before and after picture on there, or like a funny GIF, or saying, you know, I have 3 spots left, kind of a thing. So yes, that's another tip for you guys. So that's the first thing. And then the second, so that's the first step, is changing your settings. Step number 2 is going to be asking people, obviously, to post for you. So there's multiple ways that we can do this, you guys. The easiest way is, well, I don't know if I would say easiest, but is putting up a post about the cash giveaway. Or if you're doing your own giveaway, you know, put up a post about your own giveaway. And let me put a cash giveaway post in here. I want all of us to do this together, because this is kind of like, it's not just a training, it's going to be a power hour too. So we're actually going to be working together and doing the things together. So let me put in here a post. Actually, I can throw in a couple in here, then you can pick whichever one you want to do. Okay, so there's one about Netflix. Here's one about ice cream. You just take a fun ice cream picture, Google ice cream picture that has a bunch of different ice cream pictures on it. Put that up. There's another one about cookies. You can, you know, find a picture with a bunch of different cookies. One of my favorites is the Zodiac one. Shoot, I only have this as a host to post. Does anybody else have any? If you have any other ones, feel free to just drop them in the comments and share what you guys have. And then you can also steal any from us that you guys see, or from top leaders. They're always posting them all the time. So feel free to go ahead and post one of those. Yes, I like the Netflix one too. That one's a really good one. And then Kenzie likes one about the what was it, towels or toilet paper. So go ahead and put up a post about the $100 cash giveaway. Another place that you can find other examples is in groups, in dream catchers, in units, and then host to post unit. Okay, it's unit 5. So there is a post in here that has example posts about the cash giveaway in the comments that you can use. Post to get up halves. Okay, yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones in here. There's ones about candy. There's the zodiac sign one. Here, let me post it in here. And when it says like the first 50 people, you don't have to do that, but you can. And 2 tips on that. If you get 50 people to comment, people tend to stop commenting. So just edit it and change it to like 70, and then more people will start commenting. It happens. And then also, if you do have one where you say like the first so many people, make sure instead of replying that you message them, because that creates another comment. So when people are scrolling, like that is included in the count. So really, like if only 25 people commented, but you replied, messaged you, that would show people that there's 50 comments, but really only 25 people commented. So anytime I do one where it has the first so many people, instead of replying, I messaged you when it's my own post, then I'll just like it, so that way it helps me keep track of who I posted. And then I'll message them, obviously. But they're my friends already, so they'll definitely get the message right in their regular inbox. Okay, so did everybody get up a post? Let me put one up real quick for my sale. Oh, here's another fun one. Drop drop a pic of your fur baby for a chance to enter my $100 cash giveaway this month. Those are fun. Done. Okay. Put in done when you guys have it finished, and then we will continue on. Here's a movie one. I don't think I've used this movie one yet, so I'm going to post this one. And again, if you guys are new, then you get into this $100 cash giveaway for free this month. Yay. Okay, so I just posted mine. All right, now we're going to talk about the other ways that you can get to message or to get to blah, blah, blah. Get people to host a post for you. Because especially when you're first starting out, you know, you don't have as many friends. You might not have as many friends as some other people who get a lot of comments on like their cash giveaway. And plus you're brand new to offering a cash giveaway, so a lot more people might be a little bit skeptic about that. Whereas me, you know, I've posted every month, people see me doing a giveaway and everything, so they know like it's for sure. So if you don't get many comments on it, don't let that bring you down, because there's so many other ways to get host to post. We recently started doing the cash giveaway, so, and we started doing this like 2 years ago when we never had the cash giveaway, and we got tons of host to post out. So a couple other ways that you can get host to post out is just asking your friends and family if they will post for you. Also asking your friends list, like just going down your friends list. Seriously, you guys, if you make it a goal to message like 20 people on your friends list every day, asking them, and again, you're not asking them to buy a product, you're not asking them to purchase anything, you're just simply asking them to post for you. It takes 2 seconds, it's free, and you're putting them in a drawing to win some money. Okay, nobody like gets mad at me for asking them that. You know, some people won't respond, and that's completely fine. Some people read it, forget to respond because they totally forget about it. That's fine. But a lot of people end up saying yes. So what I did, and what I suggest, especially for new distributors, is going through your friends list. And you can either print your friends Facebook friends list. That's what I did. I had it printed so that way I could just simply go through, like I put them into columns so I could save space like for my paper. And I would just simply like make it a goal to message like 2 columns a day, and I would cross them off. Or I would put a check mark as I message them. So does everybody know how to print your Facebook friends list? All you do is go into your settings on your Facebook, and then scroll down and click close to the bottom, download your information, and then you can deselect all, because it has like downloading your posts and your photos. You don't want to do all that. So you click deselect all, then click friends, and then create file. And it'll take a little bit for it to create your friends list, and then it'll let you know when it's ready. And then that way you can either have it like, I mean, like if you have an iPad, you can bring it up on your iPad and just like write over it, cross it off as you go, or you can actually print it if you want to. But that is an easy way to figure out who to message every day. And I like to sort it from A to Z. I think there's a way, if you're not printing it off, that you can go to your friends list and view it from A to Z, or you can view it from like newest to oldest or oldest to newest. I would probably, if you're going to do it that way, I would do oldest to newest so that you're not messaging people that you just added about that. So that's another way. And then another way to get host to post is just messaging people who are currently active. So if you go into your messenger and you click people, it's going to bring up all the people who are currently active on Messenger right now. And depending on how many friends you have, that's a lot. Like mine says 999 plus, but I have 5,000 friends, so almost. But you guys, I only started out with 200. So host to post is really going to help you grow your network fast. So let's go ahead and, okay, we put up a post to get people to start commenting on that, and we're going to walk you through like messaging them to ask them to host a post. But while we are waiting for people to comment on that, we are going to message some people to ask them to host a post. So what I like to do personally myself, and everybody does this differently, But what I like to do is just message them a simple message like this. Yay, Jennifer. I love the Zodiac one. It says, hey, Sarah, can I ask you a quick question? Or you can say, hey, girl. It depends on what you want to do. I mean, it's always better to say their name to be more personal. But if you're trying to get these host posts out real quick, you can just make a hey, girl. That way you don't have to change everybody's name. It's totally up to you. But I like to ask this because, I don't know, for me, I feel like I get more of a response back. And once they respond, because they're curious what the question is, and then I ask them, they're more likely to respond again, just because we're already kind of in that conversation, rather than just saying it all at once. But I know Kenzie just says it all at once. So Kenzie, if you want to put in here what you put, you can do that. So let's go ahead and however you want to do it. If you want to message people who, you can even message people who like your posts. Like if you go through your past posts that you have some likes on, you can message people that way because you know that they're kind of already watching you, going through your people who are active. I would say if you guys are okay with it, there she goes. Okay, she put her messages in there too if you guys want to use them. But if you guys want to get some quick responses on this power hour while we're doing this, then I would suggest going through your active people who are currently on Facebook by going to that people on your messenger. So let's go ahead and let's take, I don't know, 10 minutes and just message, hey, so-and-so, can I ask you a quick question? To as many people as we can before we respond to people. Okay, actually, maybe we'll do a certain, well, yeah, let's do 10 minutes. And then once we're done with that, you guys are going to be getting, okay, so here's another quick tip. If you want to sit down and get so many host posts out, it's best to send the, hey girl, can I ask you a quick question first to however many people that you're wanting to do. So if you want to send 10 out real quick or like 15 or 20 out real quick, to do that first and not reply to anybody who says yes until you get those out, because if you start replying to people, then you're going to get caught up in messaging and you're not going to get it out to as many people as you originally wanted to. So, you know, when they're responding, you know, I would wait until you get it out to that many people and then start responding back to people and do it as you can. Okay, so let's go ahead and start messaging some people. And that might be why Kenzie doesn't, like Kenzie likes to put it all in one message too, because otherwise there's a lot of people responding back yes, but I mean, I don't know. Okay. Another group of people that you guys can message to ask them to host a post to are potential customers that you've had in the past that maybe you've followed up a few times. and haven't heard back yet, and just saying, hey, can I ask you a quick question? A lot of times they come back and say, sure, what's up? And then you can ask them that. And then I usually like to give them a post about whatever product that they were interested. Okay, let me know if the chat, if anybody has gotten a yes back yet or a sure. If you have, just say yes. We have about 2 more minutes, and then we'll just move on to what to respond to them with. So send out as many as you can in 2 minutes. All right, all right. Now I am going to put in the chat what is an example that you can send back to anybody who says, you know, yeah, sure, go ahead, ask me a question. And this is just an example, you guys. There's no right or wrong. Feel free to tweak it how you want. Just try to make sure that you're always ending messages with a question, no matter what it is about products, business, post to post, whatever. In order to keep that conversation going, the best way to do that is to always end with a question and try to keep it kind of shorter, not like paragraphs long. So this is an example of what you would send to them if they said yes to asking the question. And then I know I'm already getting comments on mine. Jennifer said she's getting comments on hers. Is anybody else getting comments yet on the post that they put up? And if you are not, don't let that get you down, because we are going to work on growing your network quick, and you're going to start finding more and more people will start commenting, as long as you're always adding to your network every single day. Okay, I did the movie one and I'm getting a lot of hits already. So that's cool. I don't think I've done that one before. I don't even know what my favorite movie is though, honestly. Okay, so now I'm going to put in here an example message of what you can send to anybody who comments on a cash giveaway post, no matter what the post is. So it just says, hey girl, thanks for dropping your comment to get into the $100 drawing. All you need to do to get your entry confirmed for the drawing is help me by simply copying and pasting a post I sent you and tagging me for referrals. Would you be able to do that for me? There's other variations and stuff you can always use, or if it's like a specific, you can change the girl to their name, obviously. Sometimes if it's about something like the movie one I just did, I'll say, thanks for your dropping your favorite movie. To get into the $100 drawing, my favorite movie is whatever. Like sometimes if it's something like that, like I'll, you know, make it a little bit more personal and kind of refer to that post and then say what my own favorite is or whatever, if it's something like that. So that is what you would respond to those people with. Did anybody else get comments on their post? For time's sake, I probably won't wait for us all to respond to people who posted and responded back to us, because I want to kind of get through all of the different tips and tricks for host to post. So we will go ahead and move on. Make sure that you guys save those somewhere in your notes, or text replacement is something that's really, really simple. If you don't know what text replacement is, message your enroller. They will teach you how to do text replacement. Or if you have an iPhone, the Wordboard app is amazing too. It basically just helps you not have to go back and forth from copying in your notes to pasting to copying and pasting, because you're going to be in different parts of different conversations with people. So it's going to be a lot of copying and pasting going back and forth. With text replacement, you can just put in a couple of little letters and it will automatically put in whatever message that it is that you saved for those few letters. Or Wordboard, you just click on the keyboard and it will just pop up with whatever messages that you want. So step 3. So step 1 is to change your settings. Step 2 is to ask people through the different ways that we mentioned. And then obviously responding to them if they say, you know, if they want to post for you. And then step 3 is to write their name down and then send the post and a thank you message. That's what I do. I send them the post in a separate message so that way they can easily copy and paste it. And then right after that, I send a thank you message. So I can send in here what I have them send. And you can always do different products. The ones that get the most hits are coffee, Thermophyte X, hair, skin and nails, and cleanse. I would say those are the top 4. We have tons of examples in the host to post, but if you're brand new, I highly, highly, highly suggest doing coffee because you guys have Skinny Brew, the 3-pack Skinny Brew in that came with your kit, the credits. So if you're posting about coffee and you're talking to people about the coffee and they don't want to order quite that, or they want to try it before they commit to the 3 months, or they're afraid of committing to the 3 months, that's a great way for you guys to sell those samples that came in your kit for 15 or 20 bucks each and make your money right back from joining, and then start making a profit too. So I highly suggest if you're new to do a coffee one. So I'm going to post in here a good coffee message or coffee post. Obviously you would change this to your name, and then right after that I also send a thank you. You don't have to do this, it's just what I've been doing. I have them let me know when it's posted because sometimes people like will forget to tag you in it, and they'll also forget to tell you, and then you don't even know if it's up. So I like to say, let me know, and I'll message anyone who comments. I let them know that because sometimes people will be like, what do I do? These people commented. I'm like, no worries. I will contact them. So the couple tips that you want to get out of that is make sure that you're writing their name down. Okay, that's going to be huge. You need to keep track of all your people that post for you and all the people who comment. Because one, you need to keep track because you need to put them into the $100 cash giveaway. So if you go into Dreamcatchers and then you click announcements, it's going to have something that says August cash giveaway. It's a post and it's got a picture. And then in there, you're going to comment their names and you're going to put a number to it. Whatever the last number is, you're just going to keep going with the next numbers and put their names into that drawing that way. And then I just go live and I randomly pick a number. Whoever's associated with that number wins the money. Okay, so it's very important to write their names down, not only to get them into the giveaway, but also a lot of times people are going to say, after you ask them the question about posting for you, they're going to say sure, they're going to say yes, but they forget, that you don't, you might not get back to them for a little bit with the post, and then they might not get to that for a little bit, and then they see it when they're busy, with their kids or making dinner or whatever. Like, it happens to all of us, you guys. And then they forget to post. So it's really important to write down their name, and you don't have to do it right there. Like, if you have your paper or your tracker or whatever you're using to write down their name, you can obviously do it right then. But if you can't, just make sure that you kind of go back through your messages sometime during that day to write people's names down that said that they would post for you. And then as they post for you, highlight their name or check it off, because then you're going to be able to go back the next day or even later that night and see who said that they were going to post for you, but they didn't post for you. And I would always check their profile first, because sometimes, like I said, they post for you and they didn't tell you, and they didn't tag you either. So this is a great way to get host to post too, because a lot of people are going to say they're going to post for you and then they don't. And then if they don't post for you, this is the follow-up message that I send. If they say that they're going to post for me, but they don't end up posting for me, I might send this later in the night if I did this in the morning, or the next day. Hey, I didn't get a message back and just wanted to make sure, were you able to get that post up so I can put you into the drawing? And so many people will end up putting it up after that. Also, this is another message that I might send if I'm going through and doing follow-ups from people who I messaged the day before. You don't have to do this, but I do this for people who commented on a cash giveaway that they wanted to get into a cash giveaway. But when I asked them, to post to confirm their entry, they didn't respond. I say, the next day, I'll say, if not, it's totally okay. Just let me know so I can get you into the $100 cash giveaway. Because again, a lot of people, once I send that, they're like, oh, yes, sorry, send me the post. So that's my follow-up that I like to send if they didn't respond back about putting the post up, if they had commented on a cash giveaway. Okay. Do we have any questions so far? Okay, so as far as keeping track of them, you guys, there's a couple different ways. There is a tracker in eSuite. So if you go into eSuite and you click documents and you search maybe tracker or HAP, there is a tracker that will help you keep track of people who are posting for you. There's also one in the team page in the host to post unit section. It is a tracker that I personally like. I won't go into details with that because there is a like training video in there. And we only have 10 minutes left. So if you want to check out that tracker, it's really nice because it helps you keep track of who posted for you, what the product was, what product it was, or what the post was about. If you've asked them to host a post for you again, doing the cash giveaway. If you've asked them about the business, which is a great way to get distributors, is going back and asking every single person that hosted for you if they'd be interested in more information on the business, because what they did for you is what you do every day, except you make money for it. There's example messages that you can send. So I like that tracker. But there's a couple different trackers out there, and I can put some more in the team page too, so you can kind of keep track of what you want to do. Now, one thing I will suggest is having people not just post about the products, but having 1 or 2 people post about the business, and having 1 or 2 people post about the giveaway. So in the host to post units, there is some example posts in there about the business that you can have them post. You know, my friend Crystal is looking for, you know, some mamas that want to make some extra money from their phone, drop an emoji for info. Like, it can be that simple. And that way you're starting to talk to people about the business, because, you know, that's how we grow too. And then especially if you don't have much of a network yet, if you're under 500 friends, or even maybe like 1,000 friends, having people post for you about the giveaway is a really, really, really great way to grow your network a lot faster. Because when you have somebody post about the giveaway, so that is, this is what I like to, there's 2 different ones that I like to do. I don't think it's going to let me post one of them though. Hold on. Let me throw in here an example business post and an example giveaway post for you guys. Okay, so I like to send them the Zodiac one. I'm partnering up with my friend Crystal to bless someone with $100 cash. Drop your Zodiac sign to be eligible to win. Ready, set, go. There's also a color one. I don't know, you guys can't see the different colors in this chat, but there's a color one to drop their favorite color. And then here's an example business one. Work from home position open. My friend Crystal is looking for people who would like to make a full or part-time income monthly from their social media. Drop an emoji if you'd like info. So those are just some example other ones. I would focus on having the majority of them be product posts, but definitely try to have at least 1 person do a business post and at least 1 person do a giveaway post, because when you have other people do giveaway posts, that's just making it so you're never running out of people to post for you. Okay, we should never ever be running out of people to post for us. And that is a great way, especially if you don't have many people, or you're not having many comments on your cash giveaway post. Maybe have all those people who do comment on it, like even if it's 5, if you have all of them post about the giveaway, then it's tapping into their network, and you can have one of them that has 20 comments on it or more, and then they're posting for you. Okay. So hopefully all of that made sense. Again, if you have any questions, comment them in the chat. Okay, so step 3 is to write their name down and then send them the post to put up and a thank you in a separate message. Step number 4, so when it's posted, you're going to highlight or check mark their name. Don't click add to timeline, don't click hide. Keep it in your timeline review so you can keep track of it, and use some sort of tracker to keep track of them. Also, I like to, once I see that they posted me or posted up for me, then I like to like on the post, and I also like to comment like a fun GIF, like for that coffee one. You know, just like a fun GIF that says yes, or girl, yes, you know, one of those fun ones, just because it helps to boost the post a little bit more. I think they said like within the first 15 minutes of a post being up, if it gets likes or comments, then Facebook shows it to more people. So that's why I like to like and comment on it myself as soon as I can, as soon as I see it. So then step 5, when they host the post, get to comment, like, and then, okay, so there's a couple different ways that you guys can do this. There's a couple different ways that you guys can contact people who comment on a post wanting information. What I used to do is I used to click their name, or I click like, so I like their comment. Number 1, like their comment. Click their name, add them as a friend. That is very crucial. You have to make sure that you're adding everybody. Now, okay, now if it's a guy, I won't just randomly add them as a friend. I'll talk to them first, and if they're truly interested and might become a customer, then I might add them, but otherwise I'm not adding guys. And then I used to just message them. But Facebook will put you in jail if you message too many people that aren't your friends in a certain amount of time. So I've gotten in trouble and getting in jail a lot if I like waited forever to get back to my host to post, and then I just did it all at once and I messaged all these people, and then I would get in Facebook jail for like a day or a couple days, and I wouldn't be able to message anybody that wasn't my friends. So you could split it up. And if you do that, if you do just message them, then you want to make sure that you go back to their comment and you reply that you messaged them. You can say, I sent you a friend request and I sent you a message. Or you can do it to where you're just commenting, you're replying on their comment saying, I sent you a friend request. Once it's accepted, I can send you information. So that way they're accepting your friend request before you're messaging them. And if you do it that way, there's a little trick to where you can, when you go to add them, you go to message them, but you don't actually send the message. So you add them, you click message, you click what your normal script would be about whatever product it is, and you type it in there, but you don't send it because they're not your friends yet. And then once you get an acceptance from somebody, you go and check, you click message, and then if that person commented on a hosted post and you had done that, then you would see, after they accept your friend request, you would see that message in there still, and then you could send it on that way. So that's another way. The third way that you can do it, which is what I've been doing lately, and it's been working pretty good for me, is I will like their comment, and then I will reply, and when you reply, it automatically tags them. Make sure that you keep that there so that they get tagged, and they're more likely to check it. I feel like if they're like, oh, you were tagged in a comment. So it tags them, and then I just say, private message me the word coffee for more information. And I put like coffee in quotes, or I'll say, private message me the word biz, or private message me hair challenge, or private message me giveaway. That's what I do for my giveaway people. That way they are messaging you first. So the problem before too with just adding them and messaging them is Facebook puts people's messages that they aren't friends with in a whole separate folder that's hard to find. And so we were doing this, and there were so many people that weren't even reading our messages because they're not in their normal inbox for people to find. They're in what's called message requests. So I'm going to show you guys where you find that. So if you open up your messenger and you click your profile picture on the top left and you scroll down, there's a button that says message requests right here. That wasn't the right one, but it says message request, and this is going to bring up people who have messaged you that weren't friends with you. Now this is kind of hard for people to find, so we found that a lot of people weren't seeing our messages. So what I started doing was having them message me a keyword, and then I just have to make sure that I pay attention to those message requests. And it's actually pretty easy because right when you open your messenger, if you do have messages, it's going to show like a red 1 if there's one message, or a red 2, like right there. So you'll easily be able to see if you have message requests, but a lot of other people who aren't used to that don't realize that. So that's what I started doing. So now I'm getting a lot of people who are messaging me saying giveaway. And then I'm asking them about posting about the giveaway or coffee. And then I'm messaging my regular coffee scripts, because once they message me, when I reply to them, it goes right into their messenger. And I just feel like more people are seeing it. Not everybody is messaging, but I feel like the people who are actually serious about it and who are actually, you know, thinking about possibly doing it and ordering are going to be the ones that message you. Okay. So, and then you can always go back to the host of posts and, you know, open up the messenger. And if they never message you back, you can go back and reply to their comment again and say, hey, you can actually message them and say, hey, I messaged you, check your message request folder. I even have a little message typed up. So this was another thing that I used to do. Let me send it in here. I used to message them, and then my reply would be this: message you info. I'd tag them, message you info, check your separate message request folder by clicking your profile pic in Messenger. And that helped too. But then I got the tip about messaging the keyword, and I like that better. And I feel like I'm not going to get blocked by Facebook for messaging people who aren't my friends or who haven't messaged me. And the more serious people are going to be the people that respond. So a lot of different ways you guys can do host to post, okay? But the key thing about host to post and to have it work for you is doing it consistently. And you're going to learn along the way. You're going to fail and you're going to learn. You're going to fail and you learn. In this business, you fail forward. We all have. So the key thing about getting results with host to post is doing it consistently every single day. If you get 10 out one day and then you don't get out any for like a week, then you're not going to see the results. It's all about doing it consistently. And then, yes, Jen's learning, yay. See, that's what I said. Even if you've been in for a while, get on, because you might learn some new tips that I've been learning. So consistency and then follow up. So let me put in here, you guys, some of the messages from this coffee. If you get some people that comment, just some example messages of what I send myself. I seriously accidentally deleted the note again. That's ridiculous. It's still here though, but it made me like recover it. So goofy. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you guys my scripts that I use. You do not have to use the same scripts. It's just what I use that works for me. So I send that first message, and I actually, the last one, it says, how much weight are you looking to lose? I put that down on another line. Like I have a space and then I have that on a separate line so they see it easier. And then once they say, it doesn't really matter what they say. I still say, okay, totally doable. Okay, if they say like over 100, then I won't say, okay, totally doable, which it is doable, but it might take a while. I say, okay, can you tell me about, you know, blah, 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 blah. So I like to figure out like their eating habits, energy, activity level, so that way I can kind of have a good idea of what I can pair them up with other products. And then when they respond, I send this, except it's in 2 different paragraphs. So after hours, then I'll do another paragraph that says I'm looking for someone to take this for 90 days, 1 order for 3 months, blah, 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 blah. Does that sound like something you can do? And then the next message after they say yes is this, that talks about the pricing. Actually, right now it's a little bit different. Yeah, I do that. And then right now, it depends on like the giveaway or the deals that are going on right now. So right now you can actually get 2 bags and you can get them for $59. So basically you're only paying an extra $10 for an extra bag. So you can word that how you want to when it comes to the dealing. I mean, it's always going to be different with different deals. But once you get to like this part where somebody like is interested in it after telling them about the price, make sure that you screenshot it to your enroller, okay? Because we are then going to help you with sealing the deal, with getting their order in, and we're also going to help you with upselling. So we're going to help you with showing them the deal that we have going on right now. We're going to look at, you know, what they said about their weight loss goal, their energy, you know, all of that kind of stuff. We're going to look at that, and we're going to try to pair them up with some good products that would be good for them, especially if it's in that deal. And then we can help you guys explain the pricing, like the original pricing, and then what the pricing is with the deal, and we can help you with all of that. So this is just to kind of get you into the conversations, and then once you get kind of so far into the conversation where they're still interested after you told them like the price of the deal, make sure you're sending it to us, and then we're going to help walk you through sealing the deal. And a huge tip that you guys need to know, especially when you're brand new, is if you just start sending, okay, one, you can't send your It Works website right on Facebook. They just haven't let us do it for like the whole 6 years I've been doing this. I think it's because people used to spam people with links and stuff, and so they just like blocked it. But that's actually a really, really good thing, because we don't want to do that either. We don't want to just send everybody who's interested our website, because I swear 95% of people don't end up ordering if you just do that. You know, people might not be ready to do that right now. They might be busy and then they forget. Or they might say that they're ready to do it now and then they get busy and then they forget. And then it's just like following up with them and feeling like we're annoying them. So the number one way to seal the deal is to get their information from them. So once we figure out exactly what products that they want, and the prices, they know the prices, they know that they're doing the 3 months and everything, then we say, okay, great, I can get your order in right now. Or you can even say, I'm putting some orders in right now and I can get yours in too. I'll just need some information from you. And then you can say, you can either send them a picture with all the information that you need, or what I personally like to do is I say, what's your name and number? They respond. I say, what's your email and shipping address? They respond. And then I send a message. I send a text to their number asking for their card information. So it's going to their text messages instead of Facebook. I ask them on there and I say I'll delete it afterwards, and then I go back to the messenger and I just say, hey, I just sent you a text for your card info. Did you get my text? That's just the best way that I've been doing it, that I've been actually getting information from people. If they don't want to give you their information, that's completely fine, but you guys, so many people give you their information that don't know you. I swear, like 90% of people, or 95. So if, hold on. If they don't want to give you their information, that's totally okay. The second best thing to do is try not to give them your website until they're ready to actually physically do it right then. So I say, no problem, I can totally walk you through ordering on my website. Are you ready right now? And then if they say yes, then I get their phone number, so I can just text it right to them. And then I text them the link and I say, let me know when you see my name and picture on the top left. So it's kind of like I don't know the word, making it more accountable for them to like get on right now and do it. So try not to give the website until they're ready to order. If they say they're not ready, figure out a time that they are, and then wait to send the website then. Or if they're just somebody who wants to look around, wants to look at the products, like that's totally fine, then just send them your website, okay? But that's the best ways to seal the deal, is get their information. If you can't, don't give them your website until you're ready to walk them through it. And then if they're just wanting to check it out, then just send it to them. So let me see what else I have on here. A lot of times we do upsell to give them better results and to help us obviously make more money and give them a better chance to get better results and keep ordering after the 3 months, because they're seeing awesome results. And then it also helps us promote faster. And so many people will say yes, especially with these deals right now, because the deals are so freaking awesome that they want to grab the deals. So make sure you have your distributor help you with your upselling. And a lot of times I try to get their card information and all their information first, and then I'll throw in the upsell, just because people are more likely to say yes after they've already given you their card information. But don't be afraid that anybody's gonna back out, because I like never have anybody back out from just offering them to like you know, add on a cleanse to get better results and detox their body. Here's a tip or two. Ask if they have used It Works before. Okay, yeah, because sometimes if somebody has already has a It Works account, and then you give them your website. Sometimes if they already have an account, they'll log into their original account, and then whatever they order is going to go to their original distributor. So if you're worried about that, you can do that too if you're giving them your website, so that doesn't happen. If it does happen, then we can always get a hold of customer service and they can get it switched over as well. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, follow up. Okay, so like I said, the two biggest things with doing host to post and getting results are consistency, doing it every single day. Even if you have to just start off with trying to get 5 host to posts up, that's not messaging 5 people, asking them. That's at least getting 5 people that do post for you. You want to start getting to where you can do 10 a day, but if you're just brand new and you don't want to get overwhelmed, you can do 5. If you do 5 and you're not getting much comments on it, you could put up more. You can even have it a goal to not have so many posts to post up, but have so many comments, whether that means 5 posts up or 10 or 15. Just doing it consistently every single day is what's going to bring you results, because the more consistent you're doing it, the more people who are posting for you, the more people who are commenting, the more conversations that you're having, and the more conversations that you're having, the more people you're going to find that are going to say yes. And number 2, follow up. So most people do not order the very first time you talk to them. I mean, last time when we did the new It Works distributor training, we had that statistic about what is it, like 80% of sales happen on the 5th to 12th follow-up. So just know that most people aren't going to order the first time you talk to them. Now with host to post, if you're doing enough and you're getting enough comments and you're talking to enough people, you are going to find people who order right away, if you're doing it enough. But most people don't. So follow-up is so important, you guys, because we're on Messenger. We're not face-to-face in person. Like, they have to respond to us right away. You know, people get busy, people forget, people want to think about it, you know, all of those things. So the biggest thing that I've noticed that helps enroll more people is making sure that you're following up with people that you have talked to on host to post. So you want to make sure that you are writing their names down so you don't forget about them. Now, if you don't have a certain tracker or a printer to print a tracker, you can always just use a regular piece of notebook paper. And I used to do this, is I would write HAP with an underline, and I would like number them down. So I would put down here anybody who posted for me, and then maybe put like a dash and like a C if it was coffee, or H if it was hair, skin, and nails, or a G if it's giveaway, or B for biz. So I know what they posted. And then on the other side, so I'd have like 2 columns, I would do comments, and then I would number them, and I would just write down everybody who commented, and each page is a new day. Or if you don't have that many, you can do like another day down here. But either way, you want to keep track of everybody that you're talking to, because those are potential customers that are, you know, as long as you follow up and stuff, a lot of them are going to order. So my favorite thing to do is message everybody who I talked to the day before. So like tonight or today, I would go back and I would message everybody that I talked to yesterday. And this doesn't just count for host to post. It counts for anybody. Like if you put up a post and you get a bunch of comments on it and you message those people, this is your own post and you message those people. Like, this is like something I would get into the habit of doing every single day, is going back through your messenger and messaging every single person that you talked to the day before where they didn't respond or the conversation didn't like really go anywhere, because a lot of times people just forget and it's not their priority to remember. So simple message follow-up messages. If you look in the host to post unit in Dreamcatchers, there is and I think we even have a follow-up unit as well, that has so many example follow-up messages. Yes, we have follow-up with PDTs, follow-up with PLCs, and then in the host-to-post unit itself, there is a post with follow-ups. But my favorite follow-up to do is, let me send it in here. When I'm going back through and messaging the people that I talked to yesterday, did you happen to get my last message? So many people respond and say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I got busy doing this or that. Or they don't say that, but they just respond to my last message. Some people won't respond. That's totally fine. But there's such a simple message to send to people, and a lot of people will respond just from that, because a lot of people honestly forgot to respond to the message. Sometimes people won't respond because they're not interested, or maybe you got to the price point and they were scared. But there's other messages too that you can send, other follow-up messages, because obviously you don't want to send that same message. We want to keep following up with people. Like they said, between the 5th and 12th contact is where you're going to get 80% of your sales. So there are other follow-up messages, examples in there, or even just like sending them a message, looking at their profile picture and you know, seeing their kids and sending them a message. Oh my gosh, your kids are so cute. How old are they? You know, you could do follow-ups that aren't about the products, or you could do funny little gifs like, where did you go? Like, you search that in and find some funny ones to put in there. Like, there's so many different ways to follow up with people. And that's just another reason why posting consistently is so important. And that's why we have that on our 6 list to do every day too. Because all these people that we're talking to from host to post every day, we are also adding them. So as long as they add us back, even though they didn't respond, or you know, we got into some of the conversation and they didn't respond, they're going to start seeing our posts, especially since they're brand new people, and since we're messaging them with the Facebook algorithm, they're going to start seeing our stuff a lot more. So that's why it's really, really important to keep posting consistently about the products. You know, post results pictures of like the coffee, the TFX, like the different products and stuff, because then they're going to be like, oh yeah, I forgot, she totally messaged me, I want that. And they might comment on something, and then you go to message them and you're like, oh, these were one of my host to post people that never responded to me, and now they want information. Like, people just forget. So I hope that helps everybody. If you guys have any questions, always just contact your enroller. Like I said, there's tons and tons and tons of information in the host to post unit 5 in Dreamcatchers. There's also a great training in there from Mariah Newsom. She's the one who came up with that tracker that I like. She's got some extra, you know, tips and stuff in there as well. So yay, just, you guys, host to post is the best system ever, and Jennifer will totally agree with this 100%. It has totally changed her business. It's totally changed my business. I used to get maybe 4 to 5 customers a month, and now I'm averaging about 20 customers a month or so. There's people averaging 50 people a month. There's people getting 100 customers a month. One story I forgot to tell you guys. There was a girl that joined on a team. She was from Turkey, but she moved to the US, and she had like 100 friends on our Facebook, and most of them were from Turkey, and we don't sell in Turkey yet. So they got her started off on host to post, and within her first like month and a half or 2 months, I think it was, she got 100 customers, and she literally started with no market at all, and it was all from host to post, you guys. So if you try host to post and you feel like, oh, it's not working for me, there's a couple reasons that might be. Because you're not doing it enough, you're not doing it consistently, you're not following up, or there might be some things that you need to tweak in there. So if there's some things that, if you're doing it enough, you're doing it consistently, you're following up, and you're still not getting results, it might just be some messages that need to be tweaked. And in that case, you can send some screenshots to your enroller, and we can help you with that. So it's working for me. I love the host to post. I think it's a great system. Yes, Amanda, she's a new distributor. Oh my gosh, how many customers have you gotten so far? Like 3 or 4 customers literally just joined. 4, yay, that's awesome. And she's doing it consistently, you guys. She's doing it consistently. That is what is so important. So, all right, guys, thanks for hopping on with me tonight, and I'll get the recording up as soon as possible.